Okay.
Yeah. So this is the gateway. This is going to be their 200 amp sub panel. They call it generation load, and this is the two batteries.
Okay.
These are the connection they're going to go. They're going to attach these to the main panel from the drywall from the back to connect it to the main house and to the meter. Okay, so this is where it connects everything.
Okay.
And then this is all it does is pulling the battery, the 80 amps for the solar coming from the disconnect, and merging it together into one. So it's a 200 amp sub panel. So about the 120% rule that we've been discussing with Levon.
Mm-hmm.
So this is why they said it's in code compliance.
Okay.
This connection that is feeding from Edison, it's a 150 amps breaker.
Okay.
Okay, so it's downgraded from the 200. It's 150. The panel is 200, but the source of power is 150.
Mm-hmm.
So when you the 120% rule is applied not to the rating of the panel, but to the amount of power coming in. 120% of 150 is 180. So what the rule says is that we cannot backfeed more than 180 amps power into the grid backward.
Right.
This is producing 60. You guys are making 80. That's 140. We are way below the 180. So we are meeting 120% backfeed. And the backfeed will be, let's say the power, the battery is discharging and the solar is producing. You actually are producing 140 amps of power. And this is 150 amps breaker. So if you go over 180, this thing will trip.
Okay.
That's why you cannot backfeed it more than that.
Okay.
So they are 100%, you know, they're already filing for permit. I will send you the drawings when they're ready.
Do we have a timeline?
Yeah. You know, they're going to be filing probably next week.
Okay.
I asked them, the reason why I haven't filed yet, because I asked them to indicate in their drawings the 80 amps power getting into this panel from the solar.
Okay.
So this way, already their permit includes everything. So your permit actually doesn't even need to call for connectivity of any kind. So when you guys, now that the layout is done, once they pull the permit, you can actually guys install the solar. And once you install the solar, you're not going to connect anything. The cable that comes from the disconnect is going to hang in there until they come, and we're going to try to do the same day possibly, so that all we have to do is take one cable from the disconnect to this load center, and that's it.
Okay, I'm going to be honest with you. This is going to be the first time that I will be working with Tesla batteries. I want to make sure that it goes seamlessly.
It's pretty...
So if they said that we don't have to get the permit.
No, you have to get the permit because you're installing solar. But what I'm saying is on the permit, you don't have to show anything more than from the disconnect going into a 200 amp sub panel. You can quote it, it's a Brian, and say per permit X, Y, and Z. That's already being issued.
Now that's with the city.
Yeah.
Now with the utility company, we also will just double check, make sure that, you know.
Yeah, you need to tell them you want to install them. You probably should call them and figure it out what they need from us. Probably the same drawings, I would assume.
And is this is not the final yet, right?
No, this is your drawings.
Yes.
The Tesla drawings, I don't have them yet because I asked them to add that to make it super clear that this, just to quadruple check what Levon was worried about, this panel will show 80 amps of backfeeding into the panel, and the city is going to stamp it.
Okay.
So when he comes, he's not worried about connecting that. And by the way, this connection, Tesla does not want anybody to touch this. So you guys don't need to worry because they will connect it.
Okay. They will connect it.
Yep.
We want to see.
And then they actually are happy if we can be there the same day.
Yeah.
So once the work is done, when it's about time to connect, your electrician, the electrician, they come in, so they work together, you know, plugging it together. But they don't want anybody to touch what's inside.
Of course.
Yeah. So on your drawings, if you guys want to take the
right now everything is on hold right now. We're waiting for the green lights.
Yeah. So who's going to do the green light?
Yeah, we're waiting for your drawings to confirm.
Beautiful. So, there's the doctor. Hold on a second.
No problem.
Just give me a second.